Have you ever left a doctor's office feeling, well, ignored? Like your problems didn't actually matter much to the very people who were supposed to be there to treat you? Or maybe you yourself are a medical provider feeling completely drained, burned out, and also ignored. More and more work gets thrown upon you. People treat you worse and worse every year, and no one seems to really care how much damage is being done to you on a deep level. And maybe you can even feel some rather uncomfortable changes happening inside yourself and might not even be able to articulate what exactly those changes are. Before every great realization and every leap in understanding and awareness of the world, we run into a period of growing pains. This has happened throughout history, and it's something that we're facing right now. Now, there's a good side of this and an uncomfortable side of this. The uncomfortable side is what we're facing right now, where individuals on a large scale feel ignored and damaged. We see people from all walks of life feeling damage being done to them on a very deep level in healthcare, but most importantly in interpersonal relationships. Whether that's through romantic relationships, through your colleagues and associates at work, through family members, or just friends and casual acquaintances out in the world, you feel that something is being done to you, and yet when you look out at the world and you seek for help, there isn't much out there to explain, one, what's being done, and most importantly, what do you do about it? How do you heal from these things, from this silent, nagging pain that you feel inside? These are some of the primary concerns that are addressed in spirituality, and yet we don't see them often addressed in Western medicine. That's why it's time now for Western medicine and the sciences overall to adapt and mature, to learn how to incorporate spirituality, our soul, into our understanding of the world and of each other. There is such profound healing that is possible when spirituality is combined and partnered with Western medicine and our overall scientific understandings of the world. Now, this doesn't mean that to heal from some of these issues that you're dealing with today that you need to abandon conventional medicine or scientific understandings of the world. Not at all. Western medicine can be incredible. Emergency medical care, psychiatry, psychology, these truly save lives every day. And if you feel that they would be helpful for you, I urge you to seek out their services. I have seen with my own eyes incredible healing, incredible transformations in individuals from chronic pain, chronic illness, diseases, as well as mental health issues by incorporating spirituality to complement traditional medicine and the traditional sciences. We've seen this throughout history. All fields of science go through big adaptations and changes as they expand their awareness of the world and of individuals. That is one of the fundamental concepts of science. Science is here to help us better understand the world, and they do a phenomenal job of that. And now it's time for another growth spurt. We see our scientific fields almost daily making these profound discoveries of the world. And this is what we've seen throughout history. As they research, they experiment, and they expose themselves to more and more wisdom and understanding of the world, to more aspects of life. They then share that knowledge with the world, and it improves and elevates how all of us interact with the world, with each other, and with ourselves. And that is what we're needing today, to better heal ourselves and the world around us, to elevate and improve how we're treating not only other humans, but other animals and our environment. To do this properly, we have to incorporate an understanding of the metaphysical, of the spiritual aspects of life. Now, for thousands of years throughout human history, this has been the role of a shaman. And here in the United States, we often have a bit of a dramatized view of what a shaman is. We may imagine an old figure, wise and hardened in robes, and it's a bit mystical, maybe a bit scary, and some may use the term woo-woo. But that is missing the mark by such an incredibly large margin, because the truth is a shaman is an individual who has gone through rigorous training, learning how to heal and work with individuals on the level of their soul. This is meant to complement medical care and scientific discoveries. It's not meant to cancel them out. Learning to work with your soul, learning to have communion with your soul, that is the fundamental aspect of the spiritual path. When people say they are on the spiritual path or they're going through spiritual training, that's what they mean. They're trying to understand themselves on a deeper level. Now, some people might hear that and think, what does a deeper level even mean? I don't quite understand what that looks like or feels like inside myself. And for that, let's think about first, what are some of the fundamental needs that a human has to stay alive? We need oxygen, sunlight, water, and food. Now, we all know that. But if someone has passed away, can you take their body and pour water into it, put food into it, place them out in the sun, and they will come back to life? No, we know that. So that begs the question, what is it inside of us that keeps us alive, that makes us us, that makes you you? It is your soul. And there's very little in this world that actually teaches us and helps guide us in working with the soul. That's what spiritual training is about. It's coming to understand the real you and what you were uniquely placed on this world to do. This is one of the key roles in my life, is helping people to understand that, because I myself have gone through this training. I myself have experienced this. And it's the greatest honor and pleasure to be able now to help other people do something similar. The reason I bring this up is all connected. It's because many of the issues that we are facing in our society today are not physical issues. They are actually issues of the soul. When you leave a doctor's appointment feeling utterly ignored, often we think it's just because they didn't give me enough time to talk or they didn't truly listen. But I'm telling you, there's actually a deeper reason, and it has to do with the soul. If you're a medical provider and you are feeling utterly drained and often abused at times in your profession, it is because something is being done to you on the level of a soul. And I'd be willing to bet that at some level you understand that. You can feel that inside yourself. And yet, there are very few people that are willing or even capable of offering you help and explanation of what that something is. Most of the issues that we are seeing today with relationships, with marriages, people feeling awful at work and burned out and hopeless, many of the mental health issues that we're seeing today, a lot of the societal problems today stem from soulful issues and at times crimes of the soul. We need to start incorporating knowledge and understanding of this in our world to help people live a fuller, richer life, and most importantly, to help people heal on a deeper, more lasting level. Now, the amazing thing is there is a gigantic awakening happening in the world today. There are people all over the world who are waking up and realizing that they feel this urge, this compulsion to learn more about themselves, their place in the world, and deeper aspects of wellness, well-being, and healing. These are the individuals globally who are standing up and joining the spiritual path. Because of this, we will likely start seeing corporations globally start making changes and operating in a higher consciousness method. We'll likely see businesses, governments, different agencies operating with higher, more altruistic principles, as long as they are being led by individuals who are learning about spirituality. And remember, it's not us doing it. This is all being directed by the universe on a very profound level. Now, if this big shift in consciousness, in behavior and awareness is successful, and it's not guaranteed, but if it is successful, we are going to see profoundly positive changes worldwide. It will have a huge positive impact on our environment, on the animals, on our children and the new generations being born, as well as the adults worldwide. More profound healing is possible. Better lives with less suffering is possible. Better businesses are possible. And it all stems from awakening to the soulful spiritual nature of life and beginning to integrate it more into our scientific fields. But it truly starts with us, with those individuals who feel a pull, a calling towards those deeper aspects of life, who are beginning to ask very real existential questions about what their purpose is, why they're even here, what they were built for, and for those who are genuinely trying to heal themselves. We truly are, together, the individuals standing up to help usher in this new level, this new phase of spirituality and healing in the population globally. If any of this is of interest to you, if you want to learn how to heal from crimes of the soul, if you want to learn what your purpose is on earth, if you want to better understand how to help heal yourself and loved ones on a soulful level, then I ask you, press the subscribe button. Doing that tells the algorithm to send my videos out to more people like you and me. So I appreciate your help in getting these videos and information out to those who most need it. Now we have a lot to cover on this journey, so stay tuned.